Universal Podcast 12.
Yeah.
We have guest host Cody Zupan, and we're going to talk about cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Which reminds me, the other one, Justin, he's not here today. He's getting ready to go on tour. I'll put the dates and stuff up. He texted me the playlist or the show list, so we'll get that up if you want to go see a cool show or something.
What's the name of this band again?
Mendenhall Experiment.
Okay.
Or the Mendenhall Experiment. Yeah. TMX. Yeah. Because everything's got to have an acronym.
Tour.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. He's worried about the toilet in his RV, so that'll be cool.
I would be worried about that as well.
That is something. That's not something most people don't think about, but you should give some thought to.
Yeah. He said it got really bad last time. I gave him some pointers.
Don't eat Taco Bell. Stay away from Taco Bell.
Yeah, there's things you can do though to stop the whole smell from coming back into the whole RV.
Get a bucket.
Yeah.
Well, and time your shits, man. Like, you're traveling, dude. Time your shits.
Well, I was laughing because he was on the phone Friday. I think you had left already.
They did take off already, right?
No, they're still in town.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they leave Wednesday or Thursday this week.
Okay, yeah.
So right before this podcast comes out. But he was on the phone with their tour manager or whatever guy's in charge of kind of scheduling shit or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I got these bags. So you just put them like in the toilet and then you just, take a shit or whatever. And you tie them up and get rid of them.
My God,
and I'm like,
so gross.
That sounds terrible.
Yes.
Why don't you have an RV if you just know how to use a black tank? So I showed him the product to get. I think I'm gonna take him up to Mantino Sportsman Club and
Happy camper stuff, right?
have him actually dump it.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff.
That might be another reason is they probably don't flush it when it's dumped.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure none of them know how
anything.
to do any of that.
So basically, you got a diaper genie for the RV.
They basically have a diaper.
Great for tent camping, but what are you doing?
Yeah, and I guess he got 50 of them, so about halfway through the tour, they're just going to switch to regular diapers, I assume.
Are they going to Taylor Swift?
That actually might be a good idea.
Everyone wear one of these. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
We got you, Justin.
Yep, see? Taking care of it, bud.
Depends.
Yep.
Yeah, so they found cocaine in the White House,
They
fellas.
did.
Finally. Finally found it.
This is the only time we're knowing about it.
Yeah,
It's been there since the 80s.
they've been
That's
looking.
just what's left.
They've been looking.
Right.
But I just don't understand. I know I haven't probably heard the whole story of it.
Well, nobody heard the whole story yet.
True, yeah.
Never
But
will.
was that a janitor just came across it or something? Or
I'm not sure who found it.
It's right in the top left drawer.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was in the library in the West Wing,
Yeah.
which is the working part of the White House. So that's where all the people that, all the administration, all the workers, whatever they do, which is not much from what I can tell. That's where they're all at. So, but yeah, somewhere in the library, they found a bag of cocaine.
What I heard was, at least the story that was getting spun, was that they found it in a cubby that is next to or part of an area where guests will store their belongings during visits.
So they're trying to spin it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a staffer trying to stay up at night writing a coherent speech.
Yeah, don't
Joe
worry.
Biden
It
It wasn't
staffer.
somebody that works
I'm not
here.
sure that the guy who had that works for the government, but he does do a lot of deals for the government, apparently.
Now,
Oh.
I'm not saying that it
HBK.
100% was Hunter's cocaine.
Well, how could you say that 100%?
Well,
but you could say 99.
Let's say all politicians
but
are high
you
on
could
coke.
say
dude.
99.
well,
on,
that, and I mean,
true.
but here's the thing: someone knows that they're not getting heavily searced walking in the White House. Like, if I go to visit the White House, you know what I'm
they're
not
shaking
going to
you
bring
upside
with
down,
me?
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Probably a good idea.
Right. I got a feeling they're going to search me and make sure I'm not bringing anything nefarious into the White House.
Yeah.
But I bet there are some people that don't get
There's
searched.
probably some people that just
family
go,
members, perhaps.
"Hi, John," as they walk in the front door
Yeah.
every morning. But to leave it there seems to be irresponsible.
Just gonna go over to this cubby hole real quick, do a couple bumps.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Go do some delegations.
Where did that go?
You know, I think you might have
I'll
been
be all
onto
right.
something that it was one of the speech writers just judging on Biden's speeches.
Yeah.
You know, all the rambling when
Right.
we're like, hey, you can't read a teleprompter. No, that's on the teleprompter.
Okay.
So I just want to touch on what you said, something like it doesn't seem very responsible for that person
Just
or
leave it.
whatever to just leave the cocaine. But you're talking about a person who brought cocaine into the White House,
guess
and you're
that's
talking
true.
about how it just doesn't make
How
sense.
irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
Yeah, they've already gone that level there.
You know it wasn't a random, just ordinary person because you don't forget your cocaine.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
And it wasn't cocaine; it was cocaine hydrochloride, which is basically powdered crack. So it was not just cocaine.
I did not know
No,
that.
it was
know
not.
that
It was
either.
not just cocaine.
So not just cocaine, but just more closely resembled Hunter Biden's drug of
Habits.
choice. Okay. Got it.
Dad,
So I'm
Got
just
it.
saying, maybe
I lost my bag again.
Dad,
We'll get you a new one.
I told you to pick up after yourself. What is that?
Oh, the fucking comical ride
Tested
that we're
positive
watching
for
right
cocaine
now.
lab Wednesday. Blah, blah,
That's
blah, blah.
fun.
Yep. Yeah, that was fun.
but Biden and his family weren't at the White House.
No, they weren't. No, that's the thing is they were in Delaware or whatever.
And he was pissed because he's like, shit, I
They
left
found
my
my
coke back at the
cocaine."
White House, man.
Oh man, all I could think about is another bump.
or I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe it's Jill's.
It could be.
Yeah, we
Joe
don't. hear-
Biden. You know why?
Why?
She does have to take care of Joe, and she's probably like, dude, fuck it, just give me a fucking minute. I'll
I
be
figured
back.
she would be like alcohol. She would just
Yeah,
be drunk all the
no,
time.
she's-
I guess she doesn't need to pick me up.
She comes off as an alcohol type of person.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Plus, I mean, let's be honest, she's not taking care of anybody.
Yeah.
There's a whole staff
a
to
team.
change
They're
his
all-
diapers.
There's a team.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
I don't, again, I mean, it has to be someone, right, that just walks in every day and doesn't give a, like, again, not getting searched, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I mean, no
It's probably-
visitor
it's
is
probably
going to
one
have
of-
the
I
balls.
wouldn't think he'd be a
No,
visitor.
it's probably one of the
Staffer?
staff,
But-
one way.
But if it's a staffer, this staffer's got some nuts to be bringing coke into the White House, unless it's
Unless
already
you've been getting away
unless
with
it's
it for years, and
already
years, you know.
accepted, and
Yeah.
there's more people doing it.
Or
Then it's not so weird.
Everyone knows
They
Susan
bought
brings
it
cocaine
there.
with her.
Right?
What's that?
Yeah.
they bought it
Or they
there.
bought it there.
They bought it.
Go down to the
Doubt
gift
that.
shop. Give me a teener.
They bought it from
You
the
got to ask
fuzz.
for this.
I'm not advocating drug dealing, but if you got to be a drug dealer, I'd be wanting to sell to the people that work at the White House.
It's on the menu. So I see you get a burger, fries, and a bag of Coke.
and one
$200
one
grand.
cocaine.
and one cocaine.
One cocaine, please.
Oh, they have it under there as diet suppression. Oh, I'm not very hungry.
Well, they have to test all the food and stuff that comes into the White House. I'm sure it's
Sure.
the same for the drugs.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Ooh, how do you get that job?
The
Good.
drug tester at the White
Yeah,
House.
you just
Could you imagine being Biden's food tester? It'd be like everything you have to, it's all pureed food. It's all pureed.
You got to
man.
strain it through your
lots
teeth,
of
you see?
prune juice and shit.
Gritty.
Honestly, that guy probably would have diabetes because
Yeah,
all just be ice
That's
cream.
true. He is
He does
always
like
looking for
ice
ice
cream.
cream.
Lots
I
of
mean,
video.
that's kind of pureed, you know?
That is.
It's you
It's
know,
like a
burger
liquid
and
diet.
fries pureed, pizza pureed, biscuits and gravy for breakfast pureed. It's all in a cup.
Do you think the
Yeah,
food
does
tester
sound
ever
easier.
gets like a, like new president comes in, he's like, no one likes this motherfucker. I'm definitely going to die before this term is over.
Although
high
with, like,
turnover
Trump,
rate.
Do you
right?
think there's a high
Extremely high turnover rate for that.
Which administration has had the highest turnover rate on the food testers?
When you say food tester, is there a guy who literally takes a bite of everything the president's going to eat before he eats it?
No, you can't do
Because that would
like,
be ridiculous.
I don't think you could do that because, I mean, like, it's going to take, like, if you were to poison somebody, I've never done it, but I assume it's not like immediate. It's not like the movies where it's like swallow and like,
Yeah.
right? Like, it takes time. So
I guess it kind of depends on what
the
you
food would be
use for
cold
poison.
by then.
You know what I mean? Like there's
Oh, yeah. That's true.
nerve agent or something. I don't know.
Cyanide, dude. Fucking
Yeah,
shit will
cyanide's
fucking-
quick.
It'll kill you quick.
So
Cyanide's
Cody's
quick.
thought about this.
Fuck yeah.
So what food tester's got to take a bite, and then we wait 15 minutes and just look. Watch this guy. See if he
Like,
starts
take another
sweating.
bite. Take another bite. Make sure you get it.
Yeah, the president's always pissed because his food's cold. We had to make sure the guy didn't die, bud.
Live to see another day.
I don't know. Poisoning. Like I know it still happens because you hear these stupid stories about women poisoning their husbands or husbands poisoning their
It's
wives
usually
or
where
whatever.
it is.
That's what, like
Yeah.
just household chemicals, and that's over time.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
keeping you sick.
But
and
like
then
I don't think
Yeah.
like it's like the Middle Ages where poison is a real big thing for murder. I think more people are like, oh, I'm gonna stab you to death or shoot you.
it was more
Yeah.
like it's more
I
like
mean, I'm-
castle times.
Yeah,
No, the poisoning is always like a married couple.
it is.
Always.
Like,
Yeah,
you know, antifreeze.
Like, I'm
you
tired of
know,
your
like-
ass. Look, old man, you're dead soon. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
right.
up.
Let me get this life insurance policy
Yeah.
Oh
going.
God, so glad I didn't get one with her.
3 months.
Jesus.
Poisoning or life insurance?
The life insurance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because of all the poisoning.
Because of the possibility of poisoning.
You want half? I don't have half a shit.
So clearly, our White House has got their shit together because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there has been cocaine in the White House. This is definitely not the first time there was
No.
ever cocaine in the White House. It's the
No.
first time they've ever reported on it.
No. Which would lead me to my next conspiracy theory. Why are we all of a sudden finding out about the cocaine in the White House?
Yeah, what's the reason here? Because they could
What
they could have
else is
easily
going
shut
on they
that
don't
down.
want us talking
The
about?
next drug to be legalized.
Yeah,
They're
they're
legalizing
trying to
cocaine.
normalize it
They
that
haven't
much.
even
harder.
legalized marijuana federally yet.
Well, let's do this one
They will.
first.
They will.
I think
Yeah, I could see them doing that.
I think you legalize all of it because that problem's going to take care of itself quickly.
The CIA feels
Yeah.
guilty about creating the crack epidemic in the 80s. So they're like, you know what? Yeah.
Why don't we just go ahead and legalize this now? Sorry.
Really bad.
Either
If there's one
that,
thing I know about the CIA, it's they always feel bad.
yeah, as I say,
Oh,
either
for
that or
sure.
that's just the fucking chickens coming home to roost right there, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you made crack? Oh, here's some on your lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Find
Yeah,
a
no, that was a
quarter-sized
government
piece,
initiative.
5 Dales for you. There you go.
There you go, bud.
You get 5 Dales.
Yeah.
5 of them, dude. They just clone them 5 times. It's like,
Oh
what
God,
are
no.
you doing,
God,
dude?
a half a Dale is fine with me. That's I take a half.
They don't even know what to do with one of me.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude. You get caught with coke, you get 5 Dales in your house.
It's kind of like ibuprofen. I'd be fine with a half.
Well, let's not touch on ibuprofen, acetaminophen. Now you're getting into my league.
Acetaminophen
Yeah,
I said,
it's good times, man.
and ibuprofen.
My joints don't hurt, you know. Arthritis is at a minimum.
That's no. Arthritis will always be a thing.
Animal Flex.
Animal flux?
That's that shit I'm taking. Those
Boner
like
pills, dude.
6 fucking pills in the pack that I take.
Oh, yeah. What is that? I was going to ask you about that. I don't remember.
Animal oils.
I don't know percentages or nothing, but it's got like vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, fish oil, but glucosamine and chondroitin.
So you're taking Red Bull in pill form.
Basically, yeah.
There's no glucosamine.
He's
in
taking
Red
animal
Bull.
oils. Now you got a cat. You got a cat living here.
Oh, you got a cat.
Meow.
Oh,
Take
I
that
don't-
animal oil.
I don't have a cat.
That's where you got the cat.
No, we have a cat. We just don't know where
Yeah,
the fuck
dude.
it is. There's a cat right now. We were
In our building.
in our building. We were sitting
Somewhere.
around doing the pre-production, talking about what we were going to talk about on the podcast and stuff. And we're sitting there and
There's a cat.
just meowing faintly.
right.
And we don't know where the fuck this cat's at.
No. I have no idea.
So
In the
It
drop
just falls
ceiling?
through right now.
as of right
Just
Meow.
creates mayhem and takes off. dude.
There's
that
a
would
cat,
be
Brad.
cool.
I
That
would
shit'll
feel-
go viral.
Yeah.
I would feel
Somebody
better
grab
because
a
at least we
cat.
know.
Right.
No, it's driving me nuts.
Slam that pussy.
There's a fucking cat somewhere among us, and it's kind of unsettling. But we did talk about the other thing we wanted to talk about was best summer cookout dishes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were just getting on that.
Yeah,
We
because
were.
the cocaine in the White House thing's kind of
Just
just.
led to a summer party.
Yeah, I mean, no
Cool food at a summer party.
That's
All right,
that's
so
a good lead in.
we've already talked about cocaine. Everyone, you got to bring that to the summer cookout.
Oh yeah.
But Maybe that's what they were doing. We don't even know. They
They
You
might have
can't
been
have
doing
a
having a
summer
barbecue.
party
They're too
without
excited for the summer
cocaine.
party.
they were having a big cookout. So
White House knows how to.
I think we started though that at least in the Midwest where we're at, potato salad's a must. I think we all agreed.
Yeah.
Potato salad,
No one's
pasta
gonna
salad.
eat it, but you
Gotta
have
be
to
there.
bring
I
it.
don't eat it.
You don't?
Deviled eggs. Come on.
You don't eat
People
deviled
always-
eggs?
Nah,
What?
dude. I just got
Is it
done
because
with
they're
the
devils?
diet.
Is
I'm
the
on-
devil thing? Is
Well,
that
no,
scares you?
I had a worse experience as I drank a case of Budweiser, a 30-pack Crave case of White Castles, and I chased it down with some deviled eggs, bro.
Oh,
Let
my
me say the
God.
next morning, dude, was wild.
So let me explain something
You did that
that you
to
may
yourself.
or may not know. It wasn't the fucking deviled eggs.
That was part of it.
Yeah, it was the end of it, but a Crave case and a
No.
fucking case of Budweiser?
So but hold on. So but
And Diesel, right? Not Bud Light, Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Yeah.
So but you still drink the Budweiser and you still have White Castles. You singled out the deviled eggs as the one thing that
Yeah,
caused this
that's what it
incident.
did,
Shit
man.
and
Because
paint thinner then, dude.
my previous experience, I could go through a case of Budweiser and a Crave case and be fine.
Oh,
I
had to
had
bring
the
those
devil
eggs.
eggs into the mix.
I
man.
see what
was
you're
just
saying.
like,
So-
ooh,
right. So this wasn't like the first time you had done this, but you
I do
added
it every day.
Okay,
Bro, this is my
like six-
daily diet.
No, I get it though, because I took like 6 hits of acid one time, man, and I got in this yellow car and I freaked out, dude, and I won't get in yellow cars anymore.
yeah.
It is yellow cars.
But I do like acid.
Also, there was
It's not around yellow cars.
there was
Not
never
around
actually a yellow
Never
car.
taking another cab in Chicago again, bro.
Like 6 deviled eggs. We're talking 3 full hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah. That is a lot of
That
eggs,
is
man. If
true.
you're just
That is true.
on top
Nah,
of a
I'm
Crave
just
case.
messing
I will fuck
around.
some deviled eggs up though.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
saying.
will I.
yeah, dude.
I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't know why.
I don't know either. Maybe you haven't had the right ones
But-
yet.
Maybe.
But the best part
Yeah.
about summer is the freaking bratwurst, man.
Bratwurst, yeah.
I'm not a huge. It's.
What?
I'll eat them, but I'm
Then
not
you're
like.
doing it wrong.
Give me the choice between brat or burger. Burger all day long.
Now, I'm a
Really?
cheeseburger freak.
All day long. Yeah.
No.
I like a burger, man.
I'm a cheeseburger freak, but bratwurst, man, like Burkhart's has got the chili cheese brats and the cheddar jalapeno brats and all these different
Burkhart's don't mess around, man.
No, man,
They
it's
got
good.
all the
And then-
stuff,
Yeah,
man.
those
with
are
your
good, yeah.
with your hot mustard, man, and your hot relish and
Well, see, I think that's the key too. Is it's not necessarily like every cookout you go to over the summertime is going to have a combination of these things: hot dogs, hamburgers, bratwurst, right?
And cocaine.
And
Cocaine. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Even if you don't have the other three,
we go-
it's still
You
cocaine.
won't worry about it for long.
they're going to have one of those 4 things at a summer.
we go to
cookout.
different cookouts, man.
Yeah, we attend different ones. But it's really the condiments or the toppings for either the hot dogs, burgers, or brats that really make it or break
Yeah.
the cookout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want, I'm not 12. I don't want a ketchup only cheeseburger,
Yeah, right.
right? We better have some sliced onion.
Yes.
We better have some lettuce. We better have tomatoes, pickles. I mean, I want all
Dude,
of it.
put an egg
Mayo,
on there, man.
tomato,
a fried egg on a
mustard.
burger. Come
Yeah.
on.
Now,
dude.
Yeah.
now I don't go to those cookouts either because I don't have friends that are rich. So I've never gone to a cookout with the egg on the burger.
Bro,
but-
I got a Blackstone, dude. When we
You can
when we
afford
doing
eggs
this, bro,
and burgers, man. What kind of money
Yeah.
you rolling in?
I went up to the farmers
one egg per
market
burger,
last
I mean-
weekend, dude. Got
Did you
some-
go? You said
yeah.
you've never been.
I finally went.
Nice. How was that?
Oh, it's great, man. I got some of that farm fresh ground chuck, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Made some smash burgers with them, dude. Oh my god, dude.
That sounds good.
Guy from Ash was like Harvest Farms or
Dude,
whatever.
the meat makes all the difference too.
Dude, he had a big ass
Right.
cowboy hat on. I was like, this
I'm
dude
buying-
knows beef.
I'm buying beef from this.
If you're not
dude.
wearing that ironically, you know
Nope.
your meat, man.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, he had the Wranglers and all that shit. I was like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like a shirt kind of like with the stripes, you know,
Oh, yeah.
with the pearl snaps. I'm like, this dude knows beef, man.
Oh, yeah.
I got some skirt steak from him too. Made tacos with
Oh,
it, you know.
yeah.
But the burgers, man, they were pretty fire, dude. It was some good stuff. Pretty lean.
Yeah, a good burger's hard to beat. I
I still think I'm the opposite of Cody, though. He stays away from the brats and goes for the burger. I'm
If
the
given
other
a
way.
choice,
I like brats
I'll-
too,
no,
man.
If not, I'll happily grab a brat too. You know.
Yeah.
But
Hey, look, man, I'm not attacking you.
hey, man.
We're all friends here.
What I find at cookouts is burgers are a little more delicate when you're cooking them. You can overcook a burger really easy, and most of the time when I go to somebody else's cookouts, I'm like, "Thanks for the overcooked burger."
The hockey puck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but with a
Right.
brat, even if you burn it pretty good, she still tastes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
have that problem
something
with
that-
chicken, man. Like chicken breasts, you know. Sometimes I kind of just overcook it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, next thing I'm
Some
chewing rubber.
some wood smoked
Tough, dude.
chicken,
It gets-
man.
Chicken gets so tough.
See,
when you-
chicken's one of those things I never think about. When getting back to like the cookout thing, like,
Yeah.
we camp every other weekend. And chicken is something I think is overlooked quite a bit, at least on my part. I
think
just don't think it like,
Right.
I'm going to
I
get
think
some
it's just
chicken and
because you
make
have
chicken.
to like technically take extra care with it when
is
storing
kind of a
it.
pain
You
in the
know,
ass.
like
Well, if you're gonna do chicken at a summer cookout, you're gonna go to JR's. And you're gonna get some fried chicken,
Right.
And you're gonna get
Just
macaroni
take-
Right.
salad.
And then you're going to be like, hey, guys,
on,
here's
man.
dinner.
look what I
Yeah.
just slaved
Yeah.
over all day.
No, man.
No,
Gotta
man,
go.
you-
I had to drive 3 blocks. I got that. That place is like 3 blocks for me, dude.
You get a wood fire, nothing too hot. Throw one of those little standing grills over it. Keep that thing just warm and cook your
Barely,
chicken.
yeah,
Cook your
yeah.
chicken nice and slow. Keep it barbecued up and cook it
Yeah.
nice and slow over that wood fire. Best goddamn chicken
I
ever.
found the hack though. Instead of cooking chicken breasts, I cook chicken thighs because you can't actually overcook those and they don't get tough. You know.
Oh, okay.
I've
Little
heard
more
that.
juice
I've
in
heard a
them.
lot of people.
I do prefer chicken thighs over chicken breasts. I use chicken breasts for like fajitas and stuff, man.
Yeah.
And I've
Yeah.
gone around
know.
here to all these Hispanic restaurants, dude, and ordered like the chicken fajitas, and still the chicken fajitas I make at home are better
Right.
than
Oh shit.
any of these around
No,
here.
that's
dude.
the thing is I know you're a big Mexican fan, and I like it, but I like it in kind of particularly. And my buddy Josh makes the best tacos I've ever had, and he makes them at home.
Yeah, I make
You know
some
what I
really
mean?
good
He seasons
tacos.
his own skirt steak, and he has all the toppings, and they're just
Ooh,
fucking
that's-
phenomenal.
I already buy that chopped up steak, dude. And I season it with a liberal amount of Goya,
Okay.
dude, and just onions, cilantro, and you got to get the right salsa from a Mexican grocer.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
dude, a little bit of Chihuahua cheese on there,
mm.
man. Even you don't even need cheese usually. I just sit there and just eat the meat, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's all about the meat, really. Corn tortilla.
Yep. Oh, you gotta have corn. Yep. I've recently found at Meyer they have, and I don't know what the Mexican term for it is, but the pork that you
Carnitas.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all seasoned. It's
shredded
all
already to
nasty
go. Yep.
looking and stuff. I throw it in the slow cooker in the morning, put it on low. By the time I get home, 5-6 o'clock, that
Tender as
shit's
shit.
like falls apart.
Mm.
Pack that in some tacos. That's my go-to
Yeah,
tacos.
carnitas
now.
are
Good,
yeah,
dude.
pork tacos, man.
Well, you don't have to do nothing. So, I mean, we did the ground beef, kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Ground beef with the packets of whatever. You're like, this is terrible.
Yeah, dude.
tacos, but,
That
but
gets-
it's something for dinner, So,
It's like slaving away through this. This is the worst thing I've ever ate.
It really
Actually,
is.
I love that. No,
Yeah.
it's like you just don't know shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
wait till you experience life,
you
child.
also like ketchup only cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Right, dude.
I'm not
your
really.
taste buds have not
Or
matured.
Plain hamburgers.
Or
are
plain, yeah.
nothing. Like,
Yeah, I want the
Jesus, how do you eat
Ortega
that?
packaged ground beef tacos on a hard
That's
shell.
not the one I like. With this one, it's the same one.
Oh, me and my father-in-law were cracking up yesterday. So we did a surprise party for my mother-in-law yesterday. She turned 60 today, actually. It's her real birthday. So we all went over there. He was making a bunch of burgers and hot dogs and stuff. But someone was like, don't put cheese on all the burgers because someone might want just a hamburger, not a cheeseburger.
What?
Guess what was the only thing left in the tin
Hamburger.
after everyone ate? All of the hamburger.
Yeah.
Without cheese on
No
them.
one, no one touched them because everyone wants cheeseburgers.
Well,
so
yeah, dude. Come on.
you're
Yeah,
not.
that's-
No one's gonna have a hamburger.
I think the last time anyone ate a hamburger was like 1953, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. If anyone's doing it now, it's for
Hamburger.
nostalgia. Right.
Right,
And,
dude.
like this brings me back to my childhood.
Just a little bit of ketchup on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Plain as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try.
It seems.
I don't know though.
Like eating
Like
chalk,
finding
dude.
that drunk though, I'd be like all over that.
Oh yeah, when you're
dude.
drunk though, it doesn't matter what it is. You'll eat it. You'll eat just a hamburger fucking patty.
Yeah, I ate the
You don't-
ass out of
a
an
bun.
opossum one
I'm just
time.
saying,
I was
as
so
of the
drunk,
time
dude.
I left, no one had ate them.
Right,
Someone
right.
eventually made it there. There, that's for sure.
But bratwurst though, dude, I'm telling you, man. You know, all right, this is something we made one time is kielbasa, man, Polish sausage with we cut up like red, yellow, and orange peppers, and then pierogies, man, and like season it all with like
Fuck
this.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh, dude, another one. You just
good stuff, man.
made, well, and we used to do a lot of hot Polishes with hot relish and
Mhm.
jalapeno mustard and
Yeah,
really good. But we used to do this shrimp boil, and it was just some vegetables, some potatoes and carrots and some stuff like that. Some heartier, thicker,
sure.
denser vegetables in with a stick of butter, a whole bunch of shrimp, and andouille sausage cut up.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah,
And
dude.
just
Oh, you
boil
gotta
that-
have the
yeah.
sausage.
Boil
in a
that
shrimp
all
boil.
together. Just we would wrap it in a
With little
tin
corn cobs
foil
in
or
there.
whatever and
Yeah.
throw it on
Oh,
the
yeah.
grill and just let it cook for however long until the potatoes were done, basically.
Yeah,
And then, that shit was
I
that
got
that
fucking
andouille
shrimp
would
boil.
spread
tenderloin,
throughout.
man.
Yeah,
Dump that shit out on a fucking.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, man.
fantastic. And actually, you could use that and get tortillas, and you could make. I mean, they were kind of sloppy, but you could make little tacos.
Sure.
man, and
Oh.
not real healthy with all that butter, but so freaking
My
good.
favorite part of the
Yeah.
shrimp boil is the crawfish because my family does not like the crawfish, so they're all fucking mine.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you do. Gus does. Gus will eat some. Good job spilling stuff
I'll
on
eat
the
some
computers.
crayfish.
Anyway,
Technical difficulty. Did it?
there's currently a fire in the back.
Put it out.
Where'd Gus come from? I don't
Gus?
understand Gus.
Okay, so
He got married and
Yeah.
he had sex with his wife.
yeah,
Well, I
She
get.
conceived him.
yeah.
And then she
So when
gave
two
you
birth.
people
remember
love
that?
each other very much.
Oh yeah. The
When
birds
two
and the
people
bees
love
talk.
each other.
No,
for-
Gus.
Let me
so,
give you the
I mean,
graphic story, bro.
So my wife is half Greek,
Right.
so we make fun of her for that all the time. And I mean, Gus is kind of just
Very Greek.
your generic Greek name.
Watch our podcast, and you'll see the whole
Yeah,
story
you'll need
about
to go
Gus.
back. I'll pin it right
Yeah.
now. Just click that link
There
right
you go.
right up in the corner there.
Yes.
To the other one. But yeah, so I prefer, since this is going out on the internet, not to use my child's real name.
Oh, okay. I got you. So what's up, Gus?
So he's, well, actually, and not even him, but anyone who's back there doing production for us
Gus.
is Gus.
They're always Gus.
Like last week
Okay.
or last
Yeah.
podcast, he couldn't make it. He had a party to go to. So my wife actually sat in and did it for us.
She
and
so
she
called
was Gus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it now.
We don't want people to know his real name is Francis Delacroix.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a French Greek.
He lives at 1101 Pheasant Run Road.
I was trying to come up with an address, but you beat me to it. Yeah. That's right. I feel bad for the people that actually live at that address.
Oh yeah, because of
The hate mail
what
coming
is
their
our
way.
follower gonna go
Our
there?
tens of followers
You
are
just
gonna...
gave birth to a new Unabomber.
You
What's
can't
this package?
you can't give birth. I don't care what you've seen on TV, Aaron.
Yeah. God. No.
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to
It's
disappoint
chest
you.
feeding, guys. Let's be
That's-
inclusive.
I thought things have changed. You telling
Things
me that's
have
not
changed.
true?
2023,
Things
man.
have changed.
Things have definitely changed.
They have.
Whatever that means.
Gustavo.
All right. Well,
I always thought it was Gustavo.
Gustavo. You talking about the dude from Breaking Bad?
I think
like the long
Gustavo.
name. Gustavo. Gus.
Oh, that's his full name.
What is it?
He was like the
Gus?
Yeah,
drug
what is
dealer.
Gus usually
Gustavo
short
was the
for?
drug dealer kingpin. In
It's got to be
Breaking Bad.
Gustavo. I'm kind
Yeah.
of with Aaron on this one.
But Gustavo's not. Is that a Greek name though?
That sounds like a Spanish.
Yeah.
Gustavo, yeah.
Gustavo. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm very
But aren't
American. I have
Greek-
no idea.
Aren't Greeks?
I'm a
just like
Eastern
the
European mutt.
European.
There you, hey,
Hispanic.
Gus, search what is Gus short for?
Gustavo Fring.
It has to be. I think you're right on this.
Gus
Goo?
short for something.
Did you just put goo?
What are we even?
Oh, okay, you got it.
Augustine or Augusta? Angus.
Okay, yeah.
Anus.
Oh, you did give his real name, Augustus.
Gustavson. Gustavo, yeah. It shows him there.
Augustus. Okay. So it.
Fergus.
I like Gussie.
Gustav.
I think it's Gussie.
Gustavio.
Gussie.
I think it's Gussie. That's your Gus is short for Gussie.
How many
Gussie.
S's can we make it? Like Gussus.
Gus's
Would
son.
they be like apostrophe after the S?
Gus's
No.
son.
Gus's son.
See,
Gustafsson.
it's multicultural.
It's all Gus's son.
Oh yes, Gus's son.
Gus Gustavsson.
So that's the Asian, French, Greek.
Yeah.
Asian French Greek.
Yeah, you know.
Speaking of inclusive,
I hate them
Gus.
people.
Am I right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, now I get it.
So,
We got all bases covered.
so that's where Gus came from.
I hate the French.
Why?
Everyone hates the French.
I'm French Canadian.
Oh, cool. But you from France?
No,
All right.
not me
Are
personally.
you from Canada?
Not me.
You're neither of
personally.
those things
No.
then.
No.
Have you ever been to France?
Nope.
Sucks.
Head does it?
Yeah, I haven't been there either.
Oh.
I'm not going because it sucks.
I've heard.
I'm not going there now.
nothing.
Definitely not going there right now.
Not right
I
now,
heard,
dude.
I heard someone lit something on fire or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that's
You
right. They're all
guys, you
standing
guys know
up.
about
Yeah.
that, right?
I saw like a
Yeah.
headline, but I
Oh,
didn't
dude,
look into
so-
it.
They're pushing the.
It's real confusing on what
The
happened with the
immigrants are
traffic
burning
stop.
it
But
down.
this dude actually approached the police apparently, and this is just a story I heard, so I don't
This
know
is
if
over in
this is
France.
true. Yeah, but this young Algerian man, probably 20,
17.
early 20s, 17, was
17,
he that? Okay.
yeah.
Approached the police. There was some altercation. He drove off. Cop just shot him in the head. So I don't know what happened exactly, but apparently somebody made a mistake, one way or the other. And everybody went, well, fuck it, we'll just burn the goddamn city down, and that's what they've pretty much doing.
No.
Like,
I thought
it's-
because they're trying to raise the retirement age.
No.
it's because they shot that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cops apparently just shot the freaking kid in cold blood, just put a bullet in his head.
I got no idea.
And
But
he
it's a
was
good
part of the
point,
Muslim.
though. I
He's
mean,
part of the
I
Muslim
would
community.
burn a whole country down trying
That's
to
what-
raise
yeah, that's what
the
raise the
retirement
That's
age.
why all the
Much-
riots
much
were
better
over,
reason.
was that they were raising the retirement age from like something to 65. They're going to try to do that to us. So they're going to try to raise it from 65 to 70. They're already
What
talking
can
about
I do at 70, dude? It's
What?
like you can retire when you die.
it. That's
Oh,
what I'm
that's what
saying.
they're doing.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
die
saying.
at
So
work.
it's like you work until you're dead. They don't want you to take money
Oh, no.
from your better dead. Then so it's like, why don't we just keep jacking
Basically,
Yeah.
it's what they're doing is they don't have the guts to say there's no money left in Social Security.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
all
'cause
that
we've
money
loaned
we're
it
just
all
gonna
out.
Yeah,
we're
we
just gonna
gave it
work you to death.
Ukraine.
Sorry, like better luck next life.
The Ukrainians can retire, but you can.
But you guys know why, right?
What do you mean?
Why they make us do that? Why they don't want to pay any retirement to anybody?
There's
They don't
more
want to
money
pay.
for them.
Well, right,
They don't
for,
have to pay out their
and
the thing that was trusted to us.
The
by
slave
birth,
complex.
for their cocaine.
for the cocaine.
Right.
Damn
That's
it, see, I
what they're
knew it.
spending our
See,
money
you were
on.
missing it. You were missing the point the whole time. You
what
didn't
do you
even
think
realize.
what do you think a session of Congress is? Or you can never see, like the Supreme Court is always a closed session.
Yeah.
What do you think
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
doing,
right.
bro? It looks like the office of Scarface, bro.
I pretty much
sitting there.
You know what? Fucking 70 years old, they can retire.
right.
I figure lots of cocaine
cocaine.
and blowjobs and hand
Yeah.
jobs.
Say
and-
hello to my little Bill.
We'll let them eat cake.
Yeah, let them eat cake.
Cocaine cake.
Cocaine cake only.
I think it's
That
cool
powdered
that
sugar
France is
on your
doing that.
donut.
If it's good enough for
Go
a bear,
on.
it's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That bear got a broad deal there. He's pretty much innocent.
That poor bear.
They
Look
got
at, like, the thing that really
raccoons
happened
coming
to,
out.
Like the story, it's like, well, it's kind of similar, except it didn't kill anybody, and the bear died immediately.
Yeah. Oh, the real story? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
no, got same
like,
thing.
It died right away.
That's what they
It's
mean by based on a true story. Yeah. Like a bear did do that, and then it just died. Nothing else happened. That'd be a really short movie, though.
Right.
So that's going to be hard
I mean,
to
I did go
produce.
see
The
that
real
in the
story
theater.
is the dude that was dumping the cocaine out of the plane.
Oh yeah, it really did. Yeah,
That's
that
the
happened.
story.
Yeah.
But now they're like, well, dude, I mean, you can like have a coked out bear just eating people. And they're like, yeah, that would sell.
Dude, movie.
Okay.
Dude, movie.
Yeah.
I got another one. Hey, Sharknadoes,
Oh,
right?
well, they got Crackoon coming out soon.
Crackoon.
Meth alligator.
Oh my God.
The
Crack
the
Ewok.
Methigator? That sounds like
Dude,
you
that's-
gotta get Schwarzenegger.
You have to.
That was a good movie based in Florida.
He's the only Florida man finds.
yeah. Methed out alligator.
No, wasn't that a news story at some point? There was some alligator on meth or something?
What? No.
No, I swear to God.
Oh,
Dude,
You're making this
Gus,
shit
look it up. Look up alligator on meth.
No
You
way.
said
Oh,
Florida
dude,
man.
this is fucking Florida. Don't tell me no way. They just
Someone-
caught a dude sniffing lines on a dolphin's back the other day.
What was the dude that was eating that one guy's face, man, on bath
Oh,
salts?
the,
Remember that?
No, not crack.
Bath salts.
Meth.
Yeah.
Meth.
There's
M-E-T-H.
a cop
meth.
like shot him twice, and the dude like turned
Not
around.
on
and
the
was
golf.
like, "Ah."
Golf
Like,
course,
oh my
story
God,
like
this
it
is
spelled
zombie
anything like
apocalypse is
meth.
happening.
That's not
On a
cool.
golf course. What? Why?
Golf.
Why is golf
Not
even
golf.
involved in the search?
Golf meth.
Alligator on
What's
golf
golf
meth. That's the best kind of meth
Yeah,
out there.
Alligator on golf
Could
meth.
meth gators really happen?
Don't
Click,
go golfing in Florida, dude.
click that.
Is this fucking thing listening to us?
This is a real Google.
This podcast is going to shit.
No.
What
I'm trying to
happens-
prove a point.
I know.
Come on, Gus.
And what's coming into the White House next? They're going to find a meth gator.
A
in the West Wing.
methigator. Meth gator.
It's too much.
It's
to
a-
agreed.
Could meth gator really happen? That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that that's
see,
a
a
Google
toxic
search
substance
already.
has been introduced in the environment, killing other animals.
Yeah.
And alligators will forage whatever. Da 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 da. I don't know.
I don't know what this has
Yeah.
to do with meth and gators.
They just want to.
I don't actively see the alligators seeking a drug fix by any means, but I can use and I can see an animal that's impaired by the narcotic being consumed by an alligator. Okay. So what they're saying is alligators probably aren't going to take meth, but if somebody else does and they eat them,
Yeah, that's
which is really possible because I think most
sounds like some shitty
meth
sci-fi
heads,
movie.
like the chance
Yeah.
of getting eaten by an alligator in Florida probably goes up with meth use.
Yeah.
Exponentially.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
percentage wise, like
Yeah.
I would say.
I would probably go to Florida and have like a low percentage of getting eaten by alligator. But if
Right.
I do meth while I'm there,
I imagine that
I
your
would say at
chances
least
of-
way higher.
triples,
at least triple.
at least triples. And now the alligator's on meth, and now you've got a meth gator, and we have a whole nother movie.
Definitely, when someone's really high on meth, that's when their judgment is very clear.
Yeah.
they
like-
see it all through. Dude,
Like,
Meth Gator
you
versus
know.
Cocaine Bear. That's a good movie.
Ooh.
Make them fight.
I
Meth
see
gator
it.
What was
versus
that?
cocaine
The
bear.
claymation thing from back in the day where they had like the celebrity death match. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
They
yeah.
should they should bring that back and do cocaine bear versus meth gator. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you remember Cloverfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How like weird that was shot. What we do is we catch a big ass alligator and we feed it a bunch of meth, and then we just record it.
We just put a GoPro
Like we
on
put
it.
it in Miami,
Probably
Yeah,
just
there you
gonna
go.
and
die.
we just
I like all these. None of these movies would happen. These animals would just die.
The alligator's like, "What are you doing to me? My heart."
Against my will. No, I think Cody's right on this one. That it would
Yeah,
the animal would probably just
all right.
die.
Let's not kill the alligator then.
All right. Save.
Give it a little bit of crack.
We'll give it steroids.
To be clear, we're not advocating giving drugs to animals.
No.
we are not.
Just calm down,
No.
like and
We
subscribe.
all got
A
our cat
Benadryl when
high
your
we
dog's
were
eye gets wonky
teenagers.
is fine.
yeah, Benadryl's okay for dogs.
It's as far as we got. We all, when you were a teenager, you got your cat high.
Yeah.
You know, blow it in the cat's face.
Well, I was checking my bladder, and it's time to take a break.
My dang old truck, my dang old pickup truck, and my dog. Who hit my wife?
You guys don't know what stream snipers
You guys
are?
don't know which. Okay, so we're gonna start this.
Please explain.
Okay, so stream.
All right, so
snipers.
stream snipers are people who what they do is they watch the stream and then they find Brad and I because they can tell where we're at by our stream, and then they shoot at us and they try to kill us.
Wait, what?
Okay, so so maybe I can explain it better. So stream snipers are so you know streaming like
Yes.
video games and whatever. So stream snipers will watch popular streamers
Dr. Disrespect, Tim the
and then
Cat
try
Man.
to get into the same game they are because they can watch and see where they're at
oh.
and then go and try to
Okay.
kill them or whatever
see.
just to get on their
It's a
stream.
so
video
they're
game
more like
thing.
stream assassins. I would.
You know what?
I would call that stream
They-
assassins.
you know what? I think they are
You
stream
know what?
assassins.
I think you need to. Yeah, I think you need to.
I think the Champions Club needs to be informed.
Well, you know,
Stream
I'm just
assassins.
gonna lose on that $1 billion deal.
Yeah. No, it is pretty funny. As someone that just watches the streamers,
Yeah, we don't really
because they
game
rage
that much. We just,
and they know.
Oh, I bet.
and the funny thing is, so there's stream snipers that get in there and try to kill them or whatever. But there's also
Stream friendlies.
Friendly
There's also friendlies.
stream snipers.
They're there to protect them.
They go and they'll like give them, money or
Helicopters,
drop the-
Timmy.
Come with me if you want to live.
So Tim the Tap Man,
Yeah.
right?
He's got
Shout
a
out
lot
Tim.
of friendlies.
He's got a ton of friendlies, and one of them, notably,
Buy me a
a car. And
Yeah, shout out to Buy Me a Car.
shout out to
That's
Buy
his
Me a Car.
name?
Yeah.
That's his name on Call of Duty.
So-
So,
Yeah,
and
his
he's
Warzone
been
is Buy
a
Me
friendly stream sniper of Tim's for probably, and I'm not exaggerating, 7 to 10 years
Car.
now.
Yeah, it's probably something like
To
that.
where like Tim knows the guy. He's met him in real life and shit.
He's never bought him a car.
He's never bought him a car.
He did say he would if he won that one that I was
But then he
watching.
lost.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't win. So Buy Me a Car failed.
So, but it's funny because he became Buy Me a Car became popular, not like streamer popular. But
No, but
right, I
like
get
it
it.
through Tim.
just by being a always stream sniper of Tim's.
Constantly. Every game Tim's in, here's Buy Me a
Here's
Car.
Buy Me a
It's
Car.
nonstop. It's unreal. Like this guy has no life. His
Yeah,
parents
like,
went
what
to,
are you doing,
I
you
don't know. I think he's a young guy, right? Has to be.
I know he was real young when he started, but
He's probably not so young now.
I think he's late teens or
But he's always
early
in
20s.
Tim's games. It's freaking crazy. And these people just like they literally just I don't even know what they do. They just dedicate
a
their lives on
Thursday?
a fucking Thursday.
Sitting there waiting, like, oh, he's on. Let me protect you. You
Oh
know,
no, they do. Yeah, no, people like sit there and like so the streamers actually have to hide their screens when they're like starting a game.
really.
So that
Other people
the
can't see
stream
what.
snipers can't try to time it and get in the same game.
Jesus Christ.
And Tim's got so many friendlies that I saw the one, and I mean that was the one where they were all in the truck.
Yeah.
He had like, dude, it was solos. I think. I
Well,
think it was
did- I
just
think
solos.
he did that on purpose. He was like, "Get in here."
Yeah, and he just kept because you can VoIP to people in game. So if you're within range, you can actually talk to that person. He kept telling people like, get on the truck. And a lot of these people that are in the games are like, no, they know streamers because these guys are playing. It's the middle of the day. They're hardcore players, and they all got on the truck, and there was like 12 or 15 of them running around just together for no reason. It was all one-on-one, so they all could have killed each other, and they just all ran around and
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just fucking crazy, man.
It was
So,
pretty cool.
It
Oh,
gets
shit.
it gets nuts, but it's a good time.
Entertaining.
It is
To
very
say the
entertaining.
least.
Now Doc doesn't get that treatment. Everybody wants to kill Doc because Doc's a rager.
Yeah.
And he gets mad and
Yeah.
he freaks out. And it's
Well,
fucking,
that and I don't think Doc likes to play nice either. Like,
no,
when
he
it comes
doesn't.
to that kind
no,
of
he
thing.
doesn't. No.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's always with the sunglasses and
Yeah.
that you guys are always watching.
The two-time.
The 2-time.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah, 1993, 1994.
6'8".
Anyway,
So anyway, your dream job, buddy.
Oh man.
I know it's fucking segue was beautiful.
It was-
unless
that
your
was a
dream
good one.
job
Was
is to be a
is it
streamer.
streaming?
Well, all right. My dream job, I'd have to get funding for this, but
Okay.
I think there'd be a lot of people that do it. So what I would do is there's a lot of people that do it already. People that entrap pedophiles and then get them arrested, except for I would bludgeon them with a hammer.
Okay. All right.
So I would be judge, jury, and executioner like Judge Dredd.
That's
Okay.
like your dream job.
That would be an amazing job to track
So,
down
There's
pedophiles.
a
or
lot
fake
to unpack
accounts.
right there.
No, I think there is. So it sounds more like a superhero
Yeah,
because
Annie,
you can't
almost.
just come out and do that
I would need
because
funding.
you would run the risk of
Jail time.
jail or whatever.
I mean,
yeah.
I know you shouldn't, but
There's a
have to
lot
be
of
s-
superheroes in jail and prisons, though.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Some of those guys will, Well, usually they
True.
just end up killing pedophiles that are already in prison.
Yeah. Did you see that one? That was my favorite. I saw one where dude was getting sentenced. He killed this pedo. All right. He was in jail with the pedo. The guy wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. And he killed
Yeah.
It was a cellmate.
Heard about this.
And he killed the guy.
Yeah.
And at the sentencing, they're like, well, what makes you think that you had the right to judge him for blah, blah, blah? He's like, I didn't judge him. I just lined up the meeting for him to be judged.
There you go. there was
Damn
a
straight,
dude. There was a guy that is in California, and they sent him. He was in doing a life sentence for like some murder or whatever, and like some robbery, and they sent him to like like a lighter, what do they call it, like medium lockup or whatever, And he was sitting in like a common area, and there was like this pedophile dude in there, and he was like watching WTTW Kids or whatever. And the dude's like, dude, shut that off, because you're a pedo. And he went and changed the channel, and the dude went and changed it back. So this guy got pissed off, and he went like found this cane, and he beat this pedophile to death, dude. Then he walked out of there. And he was going to find a guard to tell him. And then this other pedophile was walking, so he killed that dude. And they were like, why did you do this? He's like, in for a penny, in for a pound. He's like, I'm already doing a life sentence.
Yeah, what the fuck do I
He's
care?
like, I feel like maybe, I made some kids' life happy, I mean, that
Takes
family
care of
would be
retribution,
right, dude.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
you wanna you wanna rape kids, man, and then you go into
there's no good place for you.
you,
on Earth
right.
or whatever. If there isn't even an
No.
afterlife, there's no good place for you there either. Like
No.
that's where it should be. Like
right.
if you're not getting tormented in the afterlife, like it's just a cold black dark hole. Like that's probably what it is.
Nah, man.
The
Like, I'm gonna
eerie-
torture you on this earth,
Yeah, oh yeah.
on this live
Yeah,
earth,
yeah. I'm gonna-
physical earth. Like
I want you to
Yeah.
feel something.
yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff. There's one show, and it's called Undercover Underage, and it's just this girl, and she has this like team of people, and they set up these fake accounts, and they catch these pedophiles. Man, they get them arrested though. But sometimes these dudes, they get out. They make bail or whatever,
bullshit,
and they,
yeah.
they end up
Yeah.
getting like light sentences.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
there was
Oh my
one
God.
that they had. This dude was in prison serving time for pedophilia, and he was like, getting like the cell phone. It was like, oh, here's like all my, whatever money for your snacks, and he would like get this phone, and this dude's in there grooming this chick. Though they were like some 12-year-old girl, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? They find these women at like 19, 20 that look super young, so they make them up. So they like do video chats, and these dudes just like are just disgusting. And I was just like, man, I was watching the show. I was like, oh, it feels so good to just like put the claw part of a hammer through one of these dudes' skulls.
So I'm just
I'm
Yeah.
just like put the head, put your foot on the skull, rip it out.
Exactly, dude.
I'm just sensing you have a daughter.
I don't have any kids.
No, you have no kids.
I have no
Okay.
biological children.
Okay.
I don't think you need.
Do you have
to.
any non-biological children?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They're
Your wife has
older.
kids then.
Yeah. I has 27 and 25.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my wife's older.
So where's
than me.
that come from? Where's that? I mean, obviously, other than
I
just
don't know, I
the
just-
obvious disgust that
Yeah,
would come from something like that.
Besides,
but like,
the moral thing.
I've never
That's more of
been,
like a-
I've never been molested. I had a friend when I was younger that was kind of like, was, but it's just something that it's unsettling, man.
oh yeah, yeah.
You know
No,
what I
it,
mean?
it never happened to me. I did nothing like that, but
No.
but it did happen to someone very close to me,
Yeah.
and
Same.
I didn't even know until like much later and shit. Like that's something that yeah, no, if I ever saw the dude that did it or whatever, I would probably just beat him until my hands couldn't.
it's like these.
There's no excuse for it. There's no.
There isn't, dude.
There's
dude.
no. That is a very selfish act. The person performing it, for whatever fucked up reason in their head, they think like this is normal, and like you need to be put down. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
like,
No, I agree
there's-
with you,
there-
man.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. If you think this is.
You're like a
you-
rabid
you
dog.
ju-
You're
you just-
broken.
yes, you're just helplessly giving in to this
children,
intuition
man.
that you have that you need to do
Now,
this.
I will, to play devil's advocate, I will say that there is another side to that, and that was Steve Allman. I don't know. We were talking about the whole pranks, the dude that I was talking about at work. He had a son who was, and this is a story I heard, so I don't know actually what happened. His son was 18, she was 16, and her parents pressed charges, et cetera, et cetera.
That's a different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
different.
But he was,
altogether.
but he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
labeled as a sex offender,
which isn't
a
right.
child predator
that's
for the
not
rest
bad.
of his
Yeah,
life.
that's- Yeah,
No.
that's
I've heard a story about a guy who was taking a piss outside a bar, and a lady drove by with her kids in the car.
Yeah, I heard
And he got
that one
charged
too,
with
or
exposing
something
himself to a
similar.
minor and shit.
that's
there is-
bullshit too.
So there is some bullshit out there,
well,
We-
people
but-
extort the law,
but
But you know the ones.
that's just
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah,
is-
100%.
you do, you do
Just
know
don't
the
piss
ones.
outside
You
Yeah,
know
of
the
a
those are
bar.
ones.
we're
You know, you
talking
do know
about.
the ones
Yeah.
because you
it's not gonna be like Batman
They're
coming around
fucking
like
weird.
vengeance,
Yeah.
like the guy that like was taking the piss, like slits his throat in the middle of the night. Like, no, homie, like he was just a. he was
Yeah, no,
just- he was all
I
good.
would have irrefutable evidence, because I would be behind the fake child account entrapping these people and then meeting up somewhere and then,
right.
but I can't do that because
No.
that's illegal to murder someone.
I also feel like
Right.
there's an age difference thing. So it's a sex-based age difference.
Yeah.
And you guys are all guys, so disagree if you'd like. And maybe there's some circumstances I'm not saying I'm right about shit, but with women especially, up to a certain age, which is pretty much legal, they're just off limits, just the way it is. But as young men, all in high school, any of you have a hot teacher?
Oh,
Yeah.
and
My
and if you're
wife's-
15 and you're banging your teacher, are you a victim?
my wife's
that-
like 8.5
as a
years older
dude,
than
You
me.
are not a
man.
victim.
As a
But-
dude,
But
not
you're
a
gonna
girl.
be able to, as a kid, as a dude, and you see it on the news stories. There's several of them out there.
Yeah, it happens.
And their mind,
And
they're
every
like,
time it happens,
"Fuck
I'm
yeah."
like, how come not me?
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're portraying
Hashtag me too.
they're portraying to the media, oh, poor me, like I'm so scarred, but in the back of my mind, like this is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Of
know,
course.
dude.
like
Envy
you
of
have
the
you have
school.
a free getaway card, like you have a get out of jail card.
Oh, I'm getting A's
You
this
know.
semester, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's why my wife's 8.5 years older than me. So you think about,
Yeah,
the
but when
old-
did you get
the
together?
older-
When you were 12?
Oh no, no.
I was dating a chick that was
wish.
13 years older than me, dude.
Right. It's so different for a guy.
You
know
did?
what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Until you
When
get
yeah.
kidnapped and you're sold
Yeah.
into sex slavery.
Christine, yeah, she was 13 years older than me. I dated her for about over 2 years.
Really?
That older broad, yeah.
I didn't realize.
When was this though?
Oh, I was 25. She was 38.
wow. See, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
If
that's
you're
what I'm
okay.
saying.
25 years old, you can fuck whoever you want over the age of 18.
Yeah, I think when I was like 12, 13, 14, I don't ever think I ever had a crush on a girl my age. It was always like some
Older
older
chicks?
woman.
Fuck
Right.
yeah.
Because there
like,
was
fuck
something,
yeah,
that's
dude.
like, first of all, you don't have a chance. You know what I mean? And then it's just something about like older women. They're just like
Dude, don't get me
developed,
wrong,
had their
like-
shit together. That's hot, dude.
I think like I'm more attracted to like the younger chicks usually, but like the older broads will rock your fucking world, dude.
Oh, dude, was it Chris Rock did
I
a whole
love it.
thing on that about the young pussy, man. That young pussy's good, but he's like that 50-year-old pussy. He's like, God damn, son. He's like, 50-year-old pussy make you put roofs on houses.
Yeah.
in the middle of
They
July.
can change your life.
Well, and Cody, as a single man at the age we are, I mean, you're running
Now-
out. You're running out of older chicks. They're dying.
No, well that's like, that's a perfect time. That's a perfect
So the younger
time.
chicks are the
yeah.
only ones that are left.
You
for
gotta
you.
find the
that's good.
old ones
And
that are
that's
near death.
usually how
man.
it like turns for like dudes. It's like it's usually you see an older dude with a younger wife than you see the other way around, I think.
Yeah, I think that's probably more
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
Usually those younger chicks, though, they see that older guy, they got money.
Yeah.
They could die at any moment, and so hopefully
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
in the will. I knew
I'm
a
sorry.
chick. I knew a chick like that. That was like obviously was with a guy that was older, and it was when I worked for Dish. Man, I met him, and I could tell, like this chick's with this dude because he's older and he has money.
Well, and I think there's,
Yeah.
I think there's
And the
another
way she
thing.
talked to him was so disrespectful. I was like, you don't love this dude. He just has money.
There's another psychological thing to that, though, and that is the fact that women mature faster than men. It starts happening in the teen years. Most women, I know we all know outliers to this, so don't give me your examples, but most women want to tend to settle down and have that family life
Yeah,
before men do.
right.
So two 25-year-old people, man and woman, on average, don't want the same things out of life at that point in time. The 25-year-old dude goes, I'm 25, man. I want to get out there and fucking...
Now.
Right, you know.
Yeah, no.
Well,
back,
I think it's
back in the
always kind of
day,
been
that's when
that way.
that's why the midlife crisis started. Because you had men that were getting married in their mid 20s and start a family, and sometimes those dudes would hit, they go over 40, and then all of a sudden, like they want to go back and kind of live the way that they didn't get to.
Yeah,
The
redo it.
60s, 70s, into the 80s, they
Yeah.
get the sports car, then they divorce
Yeah.
their wife, then get the younger chick, you know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that midlife crisis thing, It's like my stepson, man, he's 27, he's got a second kid on the way, and he's happy, man. Like he's like old school. Like he's an old soul, man. When this kid was like 13, man, he was just like he knew what he wanted, you know what I mean? And I respect that. And it was like he's very wise dude.
Well, and I think a
man,
lot. I think a lot of that
27.
depends
Yeah.
on who you're with and if they are not the person you're supposed to be with. Because
Yeah.
That's true.
I think there's a lot of relationships that fail because they get together young and then
You realize
They
it's-
don't-
this
they
is
grow
don't-
not-
apart.
they don't
Fuck
realize
yeah,
the
dude.
differences and the profound meaning that that has and the effect it has on your life. So things change. And
Right.
And again, that comes to sometimes down to the fact that men mature slower than women and want different things
We've all been
at
through it,
an
you know?
older age.
It's
You know what I
usually
mean?
they say like after when men turn 40, that kind of nurturing part of their brain then turns on. Or they're more like
women are generally
emotionally
more
stable
nurturing.
after 40. Men usually become a little more emotionally stable, unless if you were able to be wild in your wild days. You know what I mean? I feel like after 40, I kind of matured in some ways that I wasn't mature before. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really, for me, is like,
Well, you're
a
always
lot of people don't honor the whole marriage thing, though. Is like, some people just like, oh, we'll just get divorced and they go on to the next one. Some people have like a bunch of marriages, behind
There's some
them.
people that are 5-6 in.
Right,
Yeah,
dude. You know what I
dude.
mean? It's like they don't take the sanctity of that, seriously. It's just like, when you dedicate and you say, marriage and and you do the I do's and everything, and it's like you do actually make like a commitment for life, till death do us part, and
A whole bunch of legal bullshit too when you try to,
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like there's a sanctity of marriage that sometimes it's like it's not always fun, and sometimes if two people that are married, you go through the rough times, sometimes it's not going to work out, and it's like maybe sometimes the couple will go through like whatever they have to go through, a counseling or whatever, and they find
Whatever,
out that like
yeah.
isn't going to work.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Sometimes
Oh,
it's
yeah.
best
Yeah.
for them to go, but sometimes it's like it boils down to just communication, or sometimes it's just like it was a lot of people get married because the sex is awesome, so they get married based on how
Oh,
good
yeah, I
the
think
sex is,
people
and
get
individually
married
it's
for the wrong reason.
Now that is
Yeah.
that is a plus though in connecting. I think it's like when sex is out of this world, you're blowing each other's minds. Like I feel like you connect even harder on that as well.
Right.
As
Well, you
as-
do, but the problem with that is that it's finite.
Yeah.
That's
Everything's finite.
you're
though.
gonna
Like-
get
like-
bored of that. So
Yeah,
if that's
right.
the thing
If that's
that
all you
But
got.
like, all right, say like
That's
they-
important.
She likes the same movies.
Yeah, it's
she likes the
important.
same
Percentage.
music. She likes to go
Yeah.
out to the bars with me. Sex is great. Like we love blowing a Saturday on fucking laying around on the couches. Like
Right.
just everything connects, and then
take she likes going to the bars with me out of there, and
Yeah.
you'll probably find yourself.
yeah, and you're probably
Yeah,
you're probably in
probably.
good
You
shape.
don't
really it boils
want
down
to be with a woman who likes going out to the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
conversation, man. Like if you
Yeah.
if like there's
Be able
never
to
a dull
communicate.
moment after years
Yeah.
and years of marriage, is like you can still have these like really intrinsic conversations about things and just like open up, It's
Yeah.
like
Be yourself.
yeah.
Actually, be yourself.
Well, and
100%, dude. Be yourself. Yeah.
Right.
well, and me and the wife. So we've never known a world where we didn't have kids. We met. She got pregnant relatively quickly.
Yeah.
And so we've never had the like dating world where like there were no kids involved or whatever. So we basically met, got together, and started a family immediately. And so we're really looking forward to, and we've talked about this, like we cannot wait for the kids to grow up.
And get the
And-
fuck out.
Well, okay, not so much get the fuck out, but
but you know, like
but be able to go back and do like you were saying, like midlife crisis, go back and live the thing they never got to do.
Yeah.
Same thing, but for us, it
You
would
guys
be
will do it together.
we'll do it together. We'll go
Yeah.
and do the dating thing once these things are grown up.
But I mean, you guys still have a time where you have your and they're like grandparents, like watch these kids for the night. And you guys go out
Well-
and sometimes
Well,
not no. I mean, I would just leave
No,
them
the-
home alone, right?
no, him I'm not worried about. He can stay home. The 8-year-old is a little harder to just put in a cage or whatever you have to do.
Yeah, you ever see the movie Firestarter?
Yeah, yeah, that's the 8-year-old.
It's like that.
I bet on the
No,
last
the in-laws
podcast.
do take them from time to time. My parents are old.
Yeah.
My dad's almost 90.
Holy
and
shit, man!
My mom is
God
late
damn.
70s, mid 70s.
They had you, and they were older, man.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom was in her mid 30s and my dad was like 45 or something when they had me. So,
Wow.
Holy shit.
You're not 45.
hmm?
The math doesn't add up, right? You're not 45.
I'm going to be 40 in January.
So okay, so he
So
could
he's
be like
later 80s?
Yeah, he's
88 or something like that.
dang man. Yeah, that's up there.
So I mean, they're older and 8-year-old kids running around their
No,
house
that's
is
not
not
fun.
really their
It's
jam.
not prime choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad's pretty spry for an 88-year-old.
Oh, he
man,
is.
though.
Is he?
I wouldn't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't
He
throw
still
hands.
works like 3-4 days a week.
Really?
Yeah.
He'd probably be like, you little drunk
probably why
ass.
he's
bro."
so alive,
He's
dude.
retired 4 fucking times.
Whoop all of us.
Oh no, I think
He's one of
he
those
would. He'd
guys,
whoop
dude.
your
If he
ass.
stops, he'll die.
Oh
He'd
yeah.
whoop your ass.
I know a dude like that, man. His name's Terry,
He's
man.
got
He was
bigger
an AT and
biceps
T
than I
guy, and that dude just worked, man. He like retired from AT and T, and then he was working after that. And he was just like, eventually, he's like, man, I gotta stop. You know, he's like 70 something. And I was, dude, he's just like he looks like he's in his mid 50s. He's like one of those guys, like full head of hair, blonde, dude. He's just like, you know, this is the nicest guy. And it's just like, I was like, man, you just once you stop, dude, that's when it goes downhill, you know. He's like, man, and I talked to him not too long ago. He's like, I gotta find something to do. So he's been helping this dude go into the city, and they're like doing maintenance on like elevators and stuff. And then it's like we Cat 5 up through like skyscrapers and stuff, dude. Just like doing this thing. It's just like what he wants to do. It's like I don't want to sit around, man.
No, you can't just lay around, sit around, man. Once you retire, you got to keep moving. You
That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, that's
I'm
gotta
gonna
be-
lay around.
Honestly, that's
you
gotta
don't-
be awesome because you can just go do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You don't have to
'Cause
work.
you don't give a
though. That's
fuck.
the
I'm
thing.
gonna
Is all these guys
get
are like,
fat, dude,
oh,
I'm
you need
gonna
to keep
die.
working. No, you just need to stay active. Fuck work.
Right.
No,
I've had
you
enough
sit on
work.
the couch day
Well,
after
I
day
mean-
after day, you will die soon.
Yeah, you will.
Unless work is just something you want to go do. Like I go here and I do this, and
That's
it's
my grandma.
fun
That's
for
my
me
dad,
to
dude.
get the
Like,
fuck out of the
it's
house
like-
and go do this for a while.
Yeah, like a retirement
You don't
job.
give
where
a
you're
fuck.
doing-
Like you're not trying to build a career at that
No.
point. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be awful freeing.
you get fired. It's like,
There could be
There'll be a
the
door
house-
greeter at Walmart. Hey, what's up?
like,
fuck
what's
face?
the
Fuck you,
manager
fuck
gonna tell you
fuck
at this
fuck
point?
you.
Like, bitch, I will go home and have my TV dinner and not even think about your ass. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Dude, that's be perfect. I'd be the old guy that would get the job at Walmart. This is the door greeter, and just
Yeah.
tell everyone to fuck off. That came in for like a half an hour. You know, like, he told me to fuck off. Like, I'm sorry, and you gotta go. I'd be like, fuck you.
Can I see your receipt? No, you can't. I didn't want to see it anyway, motherfucker.
I don't give a shit. just come through. Don't even use the self checkout.
I don't give a
Just
shit what
come
you're
on.
stealing, man. Just get
take
the
it.
fuck out of here.
Give me
Get out of
that
my
bag
face,
of M&Ms.
fuckhead.
Yep.
Be up there eating. Dude. Yeah, whatever.
Do you guys do the self checkout thing?
Yeah, I do. I get in and out, man.
Do you?
At Walmart?
Anywhere.
You have to.
Anywhere.
I mean, I don't.
Well,
I barely
Walmart,
go
you
to
almost
Walmart.
have
I do
to.
sometimes,
Yeah.
but I fucking loathe it.
I don't go to
Lowe's.
Yeah, I
Have you
don't-
gone to Lowe's, dude?
Uh-uh.
It's only self checkout unless you go down to like to the pro side where like all the lumber is.
Seriously?
You know what kills
Dude,
me on the
it's
self
all
checkout?
that.
Have you been seeing these videos pop up on Facebook? And like Walmart's like they're keeping track of the shit that you don't. They know when you're not scanning something,
Oh yeah.
and they'll like they're letting people build up like a tally of how much shit they end up getting away with. Once they get so far, they'll fucking hit them like a court summons with like this much money that you owe for the shit that
Really?
you take. Yeah,
Mm.
they have it all on video proof. Like, dude, I heard this lady
I heard this too.
got fucking snapped for like 10 grand.
Dang.
They
dude.
let it build up.
They
to
were
about-
just waiting.
Yep, they just watch, and then once you get
Evil.
so high,
It's entrapment.
well, honestly, if you're building up 10 grand, you're doing it on purpose.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like you didn't
Like-
forget the
you're not-
packet
yes,
of Kool-Aid.
100%, yes,
Yeah.
like, but still, you're the ones that enforce a self checkout. That should be a thing that you gambled with. Like, people are going to walk out with free shit here and there. You know, like,
Well,
let
sure.
it go. You want to do self checkout? What's more money? The money that's walking out, the money that you have to pay the employees to work the fucking checkout lanes.
It's
Yeah.
the same
You
thing
know,
with the
like-
honor
Yeah.
system corn stations, man. You go out in Hersher and you've got
Oh, yeah.
Danson's got the corn shack set up, and it's a little safe deposit box. You put money in and take what corn you want.
Yeah.
Like somebody's not taking a few extra ears
Yeah,
of corn.
right.
You know they are.
Somebody
You know,
is, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
some's falling
If
through
they
the
set up
cracks.
cameras and start putting lawsuits on people, I mean, I know it's not quite the
Gus,
same.
can you
'cause
do
it's
me a big
Walmart.
favor? Grab
We're
me a
talking
beer.
about a corn stand, but they're trying to use it like that.
Good
Like it's an
producer.
honor system thing.
Yeah.
You trust people,
Totally.
so you put it there. If you don't trust people to steal from you, then don't have self checkout.
Yeah.
That have tellers and pay that money instead
Dude,
of
what about
trying
that
to.
Amazon grocery store? What is it where you go in and you don't even there is no checkout. You go in, you put your stuff in the cart, and then you walk out.
So,
and
dude,
then it,
that's
like,
scans and
I've
shit.
been
It's-
saying for
hits
years
you.
there has to be a better way to grocery shop.
Yeah.
That they have that. I think it's what, in Naperville maybe it is.
they?
I don't know, Tinley Park.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've heard about it, but
Yeah,
here's
there's
the
one.
problem. So you go shopping. You go to the grocery store. You got your fucking list. You go. You walk through the store. You put the stuff into your cart. Then you get to the checkout. You take the stuff out of the cart. Then they check it out. You put the stuff back in the cart. Then you get to your car. You take it back out of the cart. Then you get home and have to take it back out of the car. And
Oh, you handle it 5-6 times.
there has to be a better way. And I've said what they should do is hand you like a scanner thing when you walk in the door, or have it as part of the cart.
It's all part of like, I think it's like once you take,
And you go beep, beep.
yeah, there's like scanners
beep,
overhead.
as you're going.
We could probably find like I know there's a YouTube video out there of that. I think it's like an Amazon. I think it's Amazon grocery. I think it's Amazon that did it.
I think you're right.
And you put the stuff in your cart,
But it
man. And it's
should
just
be.
like once you walk past like, I don't know, whatever scanner is, it knows what's in there. And then it just automatically
Yeah.
charges your card. You just go in.
There has to be a
put
better
your
way
shit in
to
there,
grocery shop.
leave, and you're set up, man.
What?
But I do-
you
I do
haven't
get-
gone grocery
no.
shopping in a month. We know.
You don't even know what a
grocery
You're
store
in
is.
and out.
You're eating crackers and cheese in the
Condiments and
microwave.
crackers.
You're microwaving, Cody.
Oyster
but-
crackers.
But listen to me.
We're starting to worry about you,
But
buddy.
listen to me. You're microwaving crackers.
Yeah.
With barbecue sauce.
Are you okay?
No.
You need to come by for dinner, man? You're welcome anytime, dude.
Dude, I got pork chops marinating right now. I got fucking mixed vegetables to go with it later. I'm
Oh,
gonna be good.
mixed
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
See?
I'm proud of you.
Thinking ahead.
Look at
That
you.
stuff.
I'll be good for a
peppers,
couple
man.
days, and then I'll be
So
back to
good.
oyster crackers. I'm kidding.
dude, just buy cans of tuna. Do you like tuna?
Oh, I'm eating the shitload of
Oh, dude.
tuna now.
Yeah, just buy cans of tuna, and when you're hungry, you're like,
It's
fuck
just
it.
I fell off.
Throw
again,
some mayo
just,
and mustard in it and just eat it and on your way.
It's pretty much been drinking since my uncle's funeral and shit in Vegas.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much been drinking Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know, I was on track. I was doing good with everything, and now it's like gonna be all right. Monday, day one again. Like get back on track.
Gotcha.
Drop the drinking. You know.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I was like, I lost like the beginning of 2010. I lost like 60 pounds, man.
From just not drinking.
Oh well, I mean, I changed my diet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I
dude.
stopped drinking like regular soda, dude, with like all the sugar in it, and then like I just stopped eating like junk food. And kind of went like the keto way, kind of. You know, I was eating more meat and veggies, and then
Yeah.
just not eating all the time, dude. I dropped like 60 pounds, dude, and then like I'm back up like probably like 14, 15 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like one, if I would have actually went back to the diet I was on before, I would probably be heavier because of all the bad stuff I did cut out. But there's those times though you have to allow yourself, man, like a
Just-
cheat day. Just go
yep.
pig out,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Go buy like
Yep.
whatever ice cream, dude, a bag of like Snicker bars, dude, and just go to town.
Well, that's the thing
Go
is
to Arby's.
you
like-
lose your insanity, man.
no,
I
you
mean,
can't. You can't eat healthy all the time. You got to find a routine that
And you
gives you that happiness of pigging out every
You can,
now
Yeah.
and
you can
then.
eat the fast food. You can, but it's moderation.
Yeah,
And like,
dude.
all right, so don't get the pop. Don't get the French fries. You really want to go to McDonald's? Just get the double cheeseburger.
See, food's
That's it.
never really
Don't,
been
like-
my thing, though. Like, I've never really.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Same way.
addicted to it. I love fast food,
man. Like I bought that Blackstone, man. And it's been like tacos and beer. You know what I mean? That's the thing when it's
All right,
nice
I'll be
out
over.
there. You know, I mean, for real, bro. I mean, for sure, dude. I mean, like seriously, come. I have an awesome porch, dude. And I was sitting on the porch, man. I'll cook some food, drink some beers, man. Cook some tacos up or patty melts, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, get the mustard, spicy mustard with the onions and the Worcestershire
W sauce.
Worcestershire sauce,
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce, dude.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Marinate that. Dude, it smells like a freaking baseball park, dude, out there, dude, with like the onions cooking, dude. It's just like, smash burgers, dude. Like patty melts, I love, dude.
Yeah.
patty melts are
Fajitas,
good.
and it's just like I love
melts,
food,
man.
I don't really get down on tuna melts.
You know why not?
Never
You're
really.
anti-tuna?
There's
I'm
other melts.
anti-tuna.
There's other melts to be had.
You
Yeah.
afraid for the dolphins?
Yeah, I prefer a little dolphin
I'd
in my
rather eat
tuna.
tuna cold though. I'm not a fan of the hot tuna.
Not-
warm.
Yeah, same.
one
I'd
too.
rather
Yeah.
eat tuna cold.
I
There's
do-
something about it.
We
You've
talked
never had
about
no
this
tuna
before.
casserole.
Yeah, tuna casserole.
I've
not a
had
fan.
it. I don't.
it's
Not a
so
fan.
good.
I'd rather have.
Yeah, this tuna and casserole. Those are two.
I'll fight all of you guys. Tuna casserole. Let's
words
go.
that don't mix.
Not with that headband on you.
I'll jazzercise your ass.
Nobody's gonna keep me down. He's the best.
We're like Mickey size or
It's
whatever.
America, man. It's our closest podcast to the 4th of July.
This
so
is actually yeah,
celebrating our,
was just this
our
last week.
country's independence from a bunch of English cunts.
And we,
we all got our digits and fingers and toes.
I burnt mine, but not on fireworks.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Pasta.
on
Yeah.
ramen or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
my-
brutal, man.
The ramen.
You know, what we'll have
burn.
to do here, because I'm putting a bar in my basement, man. It's gonna be basically like the American Legion.
Yeah, you've
down
been
there.
talking about that. Or you,
Dude,
you were
it's-
talking about
it's-
it last time. That
Yeah,
sounds like it's gonna be cool.
right now I'm about done with sealing the wall, so it's got like probably 6 foot of limestone, and then the other is just brick for the foundation. So I've seal coated that with the clear.
Okay.
It's gonna be really nice there, and I'm gonna put like probably about 13-foot bar, and it's gonna have an L-shaped bar, and then paint the floor and all that stuff.
Also, this is a good time to tell you I gave the table away.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that table and the barrel back chairs.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just be homeless then. I was going to live in that table.
Yeah, you're
Bro, you can come over and sit in the basement bar.
No, that's cool, man.
So then,
You're
like,
not
we're-
homeless.
we're-
You've got a
we're
new
the-
home.
I get it out of here because I'm tired of people sitting right next to the bathroom door.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
I
It
am
is so
getting
weird
it,
that
dude.
that's the choice.
It has a home.
Really?
Oh yeah, so it's a
You'll
circle.
have a customer
It's
like
a circle table because you could sit anywhere.
They
They
sit right.
in the chair closest to the bathroom
That's so they
door.
can see the whole
They
room.
have 360 degrees of seating options. And
right
they,
here in your waiting room.
Yeah, and they choose
You got to go in there and silently
the bathroom.
No, I don't.
shit. I wouldn't shit.
I wouldn't sit by the bathroom anyway. Like that just seems weird.
That
to
is
me.
weird. Maybe some people are
Like,
into
say
that.
you're sitting there, like someone comes walking to the bathroom, looking at you, like, like you might want to move.
You can stay if you want, but it's gonna be
just
uncomfortable
quiet,
for
just
both
like-
of us.
This is gonna get smelly.
when
buddy.
you're in
Yeah.
there and you'd be like, they're out there, be like, could you come in here and wipe me?
You start yelling help.
help, we'll help, please.
I'm
We'll help.
done.
Somebody help
I'm
me.
done.
So speaking of smelly shits and a little help,
Okay.
explain to Cody where we got the
Bamboo.
bamboo tree.
Oh, the bamboo tree. So I was sitting on my front porch after work on a Friday,
Yeah.
having a beer, having a smoke, just chilling. And there, a crackhead was walking down the street carrying this bamboo plant. She must have gotten tired because she set it by the garbage cans of my neighbor across the street
Yeah.
and walked away. Now, full disclosure, I thought maybe she was going to get help or a car or something to come back and retrieve it. But after 3 hours, I realized that was not the case.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it is a pretty nice bamboo tree.
so I sent Gus over to get it and put it in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife was not. She was like, "You are not taking." I'm like, "The fuck, I'm not taking it."
It's free bamboo.
I mean, it's.
So it's a real bamboo tree.
pretty rigid.
From what I can tell by the tag, it
just
seemed to
looks weird
come
how
from
it
the
grows
rarest
right
part
there.
of China.
It's
Uh,
just chopped and then it just kind of grows from inside. Like same thing with that one.
Hey Cody, it's
Is that
not
how
real.
bamboo grows?
Hey Cody, it's not a real plant.
All right, that's what I was wondering.
No, it's completely real. It grows in plastic.
It looks like it has been watered in a while.
Mine's like, this is one of the plants,
It's like
the
cement.
dude that sells the bamboo at the bar.
Yeah.
This is a couple years
That's
later.
where she
bro.
got it. Yeah,
Okay, so I mean, it's real in the aspect of like it
It's
exists.
real.
it does
Yeah,
exist. It's tangible.
Matter that you
I
can
think
touch.
maybe
Yeah.
she was carrying it and thinking like I could probably get a rock for this, and then got so far I was like, you know what? I probably can't get any crack for
I'm
this.
getting tired of dragging this around.
Put it over here.
Yeah,
You know.
And that's why, if anybody's interested, we're selling this for crack.
that's right.
So-
Cocaine in the White House.
Leave your offers in the comments.
Cocaine
below.
hydrochloride.
That's right.
No, but when I was getting the plant, my mom was so mad. So she was like telling me, she's like, "You're not getting it," and I'm like, "Okay." And then I like got the keys, and my dad was like, "Put it in back of mom's car," and then I was like, "Well, I don't think it's gonna fit." So then I put it in my back of my dad's truck, but I ran to the plants in front of our house, and I was just doing suicides. And I was like, Mom, look, I'm not doing anything. I'm just running.
Gus.
And they start
Gus.
hugging, and Dad's like, go, go, go. I
Hugging.
grab it and put it
I
in
was
the bag.
distracting my wife.
Oh, okay.
Well, he ran
A
and got the
horizontal
plant.
hug.
Yeah, like the hug and turn, like so she couldn't see what he was doing. Yeah.
Very well played.
We were in cahoots.
Very well
Great
played.
story though, Gus. Great story.
Yeah, I got like uninterested when you said my dad.
Yeah.
I was just like snooze.
Remember at
fest.
the beginning? Remember at the beginning when you were like, my dad? Yeah, that's as far as we got.
My old man, my paw.
Wait a minute. Did he say something?
What? I don't know.
Maybe.
Hi, Mike.
What's your dream
But I'm
job?
talent.
My dream job.
You're living
Um,
it.
No job.
You?
I don't think I've ever really had one, man.
Well.
Like, I will say though, like, you guys ever remember taking that test like in junior high, and it would show you like what your 3 occupancies could be?
Mine
you
was
know?
like garbage man or
Oh,
something.
dude, I was truck driver, pest control, or meter reader. Like, how did those pop up?
Oh, they were like, you're fucking stupid.
No, well, they're like, he needs to be alone, driving by himself. I'm
They were like,
you
he
know
must
what?
be stoned right now.
Keep this
And-
idiot away from other
Yeah,
people.
how does pest control or meter reader pop up?
That's
Like,
weird.
oh yeah, okay.
Those things are such bullshit, though. If you
They
think
are.
about it, like in high school, dude, you don't have any idea what you even like to do, what you'd want to do.
But even though
You're
I
just
look at
learning
truck
about
driving,
your
like I
dick.
think truck driving would be fucking like my
See?
job right now is fucking stressful as fuck. You know, like truck driving's like you're out on the road, you don't have customers, people calling you, whatever.
Just
You know,
Yeah,
you,
but-
cocaine in the open road,
yeah,
man.
man.
So I've thought
A little
about
bit
that
of meth
too.
here,
Like,
a
it'd
couple
be
lot
nice to have
lizards.
like a less stressful job, but I think every job,
Every job has stress
has
that's yet to
its
be
own-
found. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all it
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
and it'd always
there's
be
bullshit
better if it,
anywhere you go. It's just that's life.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there is one job, and that's my dream job.
Porn
and
job.
that's superstar.
Porn star.
Yeah.
being porn
Yeah.
star.
But I'm already a superstar, so like it does not. I'm just living my dream.
Thanks to the headband.
I'm living my dream.
Yeah, the headband.
He's the best around.
Gives a guy behind him a good place to hold on to.
Yep. Yep.
Snapping out his Thanks for watching, guys. Universal Confusion Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. Be following us. Check us out next time. Peace.
My dang old truck, my dang old pickup truck, and my dog. Who hit my wife?